The Golden State Warriors and Denver Nuggets just clashed in what might be one of the most important games of the final stretch. Two playoff-caliber teams, two MVP-level superstars, and one intense battle for playoff positioning. Steph Curry was surgical, Nikola Jokic was unstoppable, and the energy in the Chase Center was electric. This is your complete breakdown of every possession that mattered. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button to support Basketball Insider USA. Your support keeps us alive and fuels more NBA content like this. The game tipped off with intensity. Golden State came out with a small ball lineup featuring Draymond Green and Moses Moody, and it paid early dividends. Moody knocked down the first three of the night, signaling the Warriors' intent to space the floor and push tempo. Jimmy Butler, inserted for his two-way presence, set the tone with a key deflection, a sign the Warriors weren't taking this matchup lightly. But Denver didn't take long to respond. Christian Braun carved his way into the lane, converting an and-one opportunity to give the Nuggets a boost. Then came Nikola Jokic, casually stepping into a three-pointer like a guard, pure net. The Nuggets were showing their offensive depth and versatility right out the gate. Golden State hustled on the glass, grabbing second-chance points, but you could already see Denver's size was becoming a factor. Aaron Gordon got a clean lob from Jokic and flushed it down. Steph Curry answered with his trademark shot-making, a deep three over a taller defender, followed by a slippery drive to the cup. Jokic continued to dominate mismatches, exploiting smaller defenders like Jimmy Butler in the post. Despite solid ball movement and multiple scorers chipping in for Golden State, Denver closed the first quarter with a 71% field goal percentage. Jokic led all scorers with 15 points, and the Nuggets carried a small lead into the second. Draymond Green, always the tone setter, muscled in a bucket through contact and got the foul. But Denver kept answering. Jokic stayed hot, hitting mid-range jumpers, stretching the defense with more three-point attempts, and controlling the pace with his otherworldly vision. Steph Curry ramped up his aggression. He started finding gaps in Denver's coverage, driving hard and finishing with finesse around the rim. At one point, he beat a double team and floated in a beautiful bucket, cutting the lead. Golden State played through Jonathan Kuminga in transition and the dunker spot. He finished a silky tic-tac-toe sequence under the rim that energized the crowd. But every time the Warriors gained ground, Denver struck back with lethal efficiency. Michael Porter Jr. hit a key three, and Peyton Watson slashed through the lane for a powerful finish. Jokic continued to dissect the Warriors' defense. Whether backing down defenders or facilitating out of the high post, he made sure Denver maintained control. Late in the quarter, Curry nailed a step-back three, cutting the lead to a single possession. But just before the buzzer, Jokic floated in another tough hook, sending Denver into halftime with a narrow lead and a message: they weren't going anywhere. Nikola Jokic unleashed his full offensive arsenal. He opened the half with a fadeaway jumper, followed by another three, this time with a hand in his face. It didn't matter. He had entered that rare zone where everything feels automatic. Michael Porter Jr. contributed timely jumpers, and Christian Braun kept crashing the glass and converting hustle plays. Denver extended the lead into double digits as Jokic's scoring hit the 25-point mark midway through the third. But Curry refused to let the game slip away. He kept coming, hitting floaters, weaving through defenders, and draining. Another three off a relocate play. He reached 22 points by the end of the quarter and had the Chase Center crowd on their feet. Golden State's role players stepped up. Pajkic hit a big three. Draymond anchored the defense on back-to-back possessions. And Kuminga continued to impact the game with timely cuts and offensive boards. But the problem, Jokic wasn't missing. At one point, he hit a high-arching three with a hand in his face. It barely touched the rim. He finished the third with 30 points on 13 of 17 shooting. Warriors were down but still within striking distance. Steph Curry opened the fourth with a beautiful baseline jumper, reaching 30 points. He followed it with a brilliant relocation three, catching Denver's defense napping and pulling the Warriors within four. But the legs were starting to go. The fatigue from 14 days on the road, 6 straight games, and high minutes for the core guys started to show. Golden State began missing easy shots, while Denver sharpened their execution. Jokic hit another top of the key three. Then came the dagger, a picture-perfect pick and roll between Jokic and Braun, ending with a soft touch finish off the glass. Jokic was up to 32 points with 10 rebounds and 6 assists. He wasn't just scoring, he was controlling the chessboard. Pajkic gave Golden State a glimmer of hope with a clutch three, but it wasn't enough. Curry's final flurry, including his fifth offensive rebound and another deep three, cut it to 6, but Denver answered with a corner triple from Pickett. Steve Kerr took Looney out to avoid hack-a-loon tactics in crunch time, but the Nuggets kept the ball moving and ran out the clock. Jokic's final stat line read like something from a video game: 32 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 13 OF17 shooting, and 4 OF6 from deep. The Nuggets moved to 47-31, reclaiming firm ground in the Western standings. The Warriors dropped to 46-31, and with only 5 games left, every possession will now determine seeding. Nikola Jokic reminded everyone why he's an MVP. Steph Curry showed he can still carry a team, but he needed more help. If this is a preview of a playoff series, we're in for something special. If you want more game-by-game analysis like this, hit that subscribe button and support Basketball Insider USA. Let us know in the comments, was Jokic the best player on the floor? Or did Curry do everything he could? The playoff race is heating up, and we've got it all right here.